I'm boy.
What it do, what it does, people. How are you doing today on a Friday evening? How are you, Mr. Wantali?
What's up? What's going on? I'm good. How are you?
Well, we're good. Just want to wish you happy birthday, by the way. We're going to talk about that later.
Oh.
Guys, Mr. M, how are you doing down there?
All good, Ovi. Thank you.
And Madam Nala, I hope you're doing good.
I'm doing great, Ov. I'm doing great.
That's fantastic.
Excited for this show.
I can see. Fantastic. And most of all, guys, I want to welcome everybody who's watching this podcast at the moment. And of course, I want to say a big up to you guys for supporting and helping us. You know, keep on liking, subscribing, and make sure you share this content. Now, as you can see, we are out here on this Friday episode trying to break down another famous musical list. Like we did last time, you people requested, so we're about to give you what you asked for. What this topic we're talking about today is we're breaking down the greatest top 5. So personally, everybody's going to break down their top 5 best artists that they think inspired them, or, you know, when they listen to their music from 5 to 1, it's top range. And of course, in the middle of that as well, we're going to have a little bit of verses of this artist and this artist, and we're going to have votes and see who we think is better. Depending on how the names come from individuals on this podcast. And lastly, we're going to have those honorable mentions. If you have someone that you never did put on your list and you just want to give them that shout out to say, no, I think this one also deserves, you know, that spark in you think that they're really great. Without further ado, I am going to smack in and go into it, and of course have one of you guys give us your list so we can hear whatever crap music you've been listening to for the past night. You know what I mean?
This guy.
You know?
Is it hip hop? Is it R&B? Is it pop?
What I'm going to do, so that's what I'm saying. Before I go straight, guys, what we'll talk, as I say, before I pick whoever's going to do, we're talking about R&B. So it's a top 5 R&B. We did hip hop, and if you haven't seen it, guys, go back onto our channel and check it out. So people requested for R&B, and R&B is an abbreviation of rhythm and blues. Basically, rhythm and blues. Rhythm and blues. Blues. No, I want to say a little about history about it, but it originated basically from African Americans community back in the 1940s. You know, they said, let's hit this, and well, it's a type of music, personal, guys. I think it change. You can listen to when you're sad, or happy, or any kind of mood. That's the type of music, you know. Now, without further ado, guys, I'm going to pick. I think Mr. MP, because you look like the guy that is going to listen to crap.
No.
I think your list. I think your list will just be ridiculous. Will be like, really? Come on, you know what I mean?
Wow.
Throwing
stones at me. Throwing stones at me. So wait,
look.
How many artists am I supposed to list? And then
what does the thumbnail say?
Okay.
I was just about to add on extra 5, but then
No. We want you to list. And your list, we want you to drop it from 5 going upwards to 1. You know, and listen, when you drop the list, at least give us a little bit chit chat about why you had to, you know, give that list and why you had to.
Chit chat. All right. Okay. Cool. Let me compile my list here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think I will put 5. All right, okay. My top artists, guys, I am not much of an oldie. I'm more of keeping up with the times. So my number 5 would be Neo.
Oh my
okay.
God.
My God.
So your man, like the reason why I put him on 5, he's really good with his music as well as writing. So he's written for like the biggest artists, like, you know, you were talking about
Irreplaceable, didn't he?
Yeah. So that's really big for me, and you know, I see it like if you can write it and you can perform and you can also, you know, sing it, then you're big out there. My number 4, this one was between 2, right? I had to sit down and say, okay, maybe I'm doing this wrong, but anyways, I need to kick this one out of the bucket. So my number 4, right, is Chris Brown. I don't care what you say. Putting it out there.
Oh my God!
Tomorrow is Chris Brown's birthday, by the way.
Is it?
He was born a day after me. Basically, he's going to be 33.
Happy day. So there you have it, Chris Brown. But then a lot of people would go for like Arsha or something like that. But so that's my pick there. My number 3 is Whitney. I think I do have a connection to that, to her and the woman she is. She was amazing, really, and that reminds me of more of my mother as well. Like she loved Whitney, so I was like just listening in the background. You know, you don't know the artist, but then you pick up, you know, so you start learning the music. She's
Do you listen to Whitney today? Like you put on Whitney and say, "All right, I'm going to listen to Whitney Houston."
I'd bump Whitney.
Yeah.
I just want to
Yeah, man. So my number 2 will be, hey, let me not bite my lips there. Lionel Richie. So
What did you say?
Lionel.
Sorry, just repeat that once again. Huh?
No.
Richie.
El Richie.
You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it.
The reason why I chose him, he's really good. He wrote one song that I like loved, and then he wrote it for Michael Jackson as well. Like that was what was that? We Are the World. He wrote that song, and that really connects to everything. I think that's like kind of like a peaceful kind of song for the whole world, like, you know, and children and everything and stuff like that. So man's got love for him. And then number 1 is MJ, Michael Jackson. So yeah, that's my list right there. So I would just keep it right there. I don't know. You guys fire away, and then I'll listen up, and then I'll start following up on that discussion.
Listen,
it's not that bad. It's not that
bad. No. Your list, listen, to be honest, I don't know what. For me, the way I pick up your list, it's pretty obvious anyway. When you started with them Chris Brown, when you started them Chris Brown and all them boys, I was like, oh yeah, that's MP, that's MP. We know, those kind of, But I don't know what you guys would judge upon that list. It's fair enough.
It's all right. Questions on the Chris Brown part, I think. I mean, Chris Brown is good. Yeah, I mean, he's
come on,
But then again, this is a list based on what he's listened to, in his time. So you can't really, you can't really fault that. This is his top 5, isn't it? That's why we're here. Everyone's gonna have their own, basically.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but when we have our own, we're gonna have to make a top 5 that's gonna be for 5 rounds. Which out of the, I don't know if we're gonna pick 1 or 2 out of yours MP, because I don't know.
This guy,
Disrespect.
Right. Anyway, no, guys, we had MP's list. It's lovely. There's nice musicians there, to be honest. I was just capping there a little bit. Now I'll give you a little bit of banter, but it's a fair enough list. MJ, I think is a legend. As they call him, King of Pop, isn't it? So
King of everything, to be honest.
King of everything, pretty much, yeah. He deserves to be on that list. I know people, as you've read MP's list, and of course, I'm saying for you guys who are watching, make sure you also drop down your list. What you think? What you think of MP's list as well? If you think it's trash, say to him. Just tell him. If you think it's nice, maybe you might have 1 or 2 artists that are also on your list, but make sure you drop them onto the comment so we can also dissect them. That kind of way. Yeah. As we move on, anyway, I think the next person that we're gonna drop is Mr. Birthday Boy. By the way, today is one time his birthday, so you get to give us a list.
Happy
birthday to you.
Where the drinks at? Where the drinks at?
Cheers Cheers.
Oh, you've already started.
Sober drinks. Cheers.
Water. That's probably
water.
Guys,
Water.
it's probably vodka and lemonade or something. You never know this guy. Can't trust him.
Okay, before I give you my list, so we Impato's list is number 5 Neo, number 4 Chris Brown, number 3 Whitney Houston, number 2 Lionel Richie, number 1 of course Michael Jackson. What do you guys think? You guys in the comments, what do you guys think of MP's list? Let us know if you have I guess your list as well. Share it in the comments, guys. All right. Cool. So, hey, let me share my list now.
What's yours made out of?
It's not fire. This guy.
Why is it not fire?
Right. You know what? I'll tell you why. Because
it shouldn't be your bathroom music, yeah?
When you're in the shower.
Hip hop was my first love, man. So R&B sort of came a little bit later for me. So I'm gonna list artists that I grew up listening to that I feel like were pretty good and stuff like that. That really gripped me and probably gripped the whole world as well. For me, number 5 is Mariah Carey. I think growing up, no matter where I went, my grandma's house, my granddad, whatever, they always had a Mariah Carey CD or a Mariah Carey record. Do you know what I mean? So this is how good she was. And, of course, I would have to listen to Mariah Carey. Do you know what I mean? And when I did, man, come on, man. She's done so many songs. Heartbreaker is one of them. Honey is another. She sold a lot of records as well. I always
coming through.
Oh, Chris, that Christmas song as well. All I Want for Christmas.
All I Want for Christmas.
There's a reason that song is still being played till today. So I think she's pretty good.
That one is a banger.
Number 4 for me is Lionel Richie, man. I grew up on Lionel Richie. And for me, when I heard Dancing in the Ceiling, that was it. I was sold. Man. Songs like Hello is you. Yeah, so I mean, to be honest, this list would probably be my mother's list. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna lie, my mother used to listen to all of this stuff, and I was like, this is good. So yeah. So Lionel Richie, Dancing on the Ceiling, pretty sick. Number 3 is gonna be Whitney Houston, man. Whitney Houston, top artist. You know what I mean? She was on any good R&B songs. You know what I mean? The Bodyguard. What's that song she did? I forgot the name of it. My Love Is Your Love. That song. That's a sick song. Yeah, man. So for me, she made iconic music. And I remember at the time. Don't know if I should even share it, but at the time when Whitney Houston died, the person I was dating broke into tears like her mother died. Do you know what I mean? That is how much Whitney Houston touched people. You know what I mean? So even in my grandparents' house, there was a Whitney Houston record. There was a Lionel Richie record. There was a Mariah Carey record. I'm talking vinyls. Yeah, I'm not talking CDs. I'm talking vinyls, guys. Yeah. So yeah, pretty sick. My number 2. It was very difficult for me to put this guy in the list. Very difficult. My number 2 is R. Kelly, man.
Robert.
My number 2 is R. Kelly. Very difficult to put this guy in the list.
I know.
But I had to separate. People say separate the man from the music. It's hard to do that because you think, this person emotionally touched a lot of people. Yeah. The pun is not intended. The pun is not intended. But we got to put some respect on this music, man. And the guy made a lot of anthems. I Believe I Can Fly, Ignition, World's Greatest, Happy People, as Mr. MP alluded to. For me, like, I could wake up singing an R. Kelly song. I could tell you what song it is and whatnot. So with all this that has happened to him, it was very, very disappointing because it sort of felt like, your uncle, your brother is the one that's doing those things. It was so disappointing. And till this day, I don't listen to R. Kelly for that reason. But I've got to put him in the list, man. He's number 2. Number 1, I mean, without a doubt, it's got to be Michael Jackson. It has got to be. There is no way that for me, he was my favorite. Number 1. Number 1. I mean, the guy did We Are the World, Man in the Mirror, Billie Jean, Black or White, Smooth Criminal. You know, very very iconic songs. You know, one of the highest selling artists. I mean, yeah, they call him the king of pop, but like I said, he's the king of everything, man. King of R&B as well. You know, he did some good slow tunes like "The Girl Is Mine." If people remember that song, you know. And he was even good in a group like, you know, the Jackson 5 and stuff like that. Even in the Jackson 5, the man was shining back in those days. You know, he has birthed artists like Chris Brown, artists like Usher, Neo. All these guys took inspiration from this guy. You know, so I'm not just saying this because, you know, I listen to him as my favorite, but, you know, you can tell why he's so good and why I think he's so good. So yeah, that is my list. So number 5, Mariah Carey. Number 4, Lionel Richie. Number 3, Whitney Houston. Number 2, R. Kelly. And number 1 is Mr. Michael Jackson.
MJ.
All right, we're moving. That's a good list. That's a good list, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
guys, Mr. Birthday Boy Wankali has just dropped his list. Good big names anyway. I've seen he has a few that MP had there as well. As you can notice. I'll say a lot.
I can make some honorable mentions. You know,
if you can,
okay.
If you can.
Look, for me, this artist, I never really listened to them a lot, but I listened to a lot of stuff that people sampled off him. So Stevie Wonder, you know, I think Stevie Wonder made generational music that people play even now. I mean, listen to songs like "I Just Called to Say I Love You," you know, that sort of song, you know, stuff like that. Beyonce, yeah, she could have made this list, but I feel like my list has iconic names, and Beyonce just maybe just under that. I was a big fan of her old stuff. Her new stuff, not so much, but she's an icon. You know, this woman is an icon. Usher. You know, what more can we say? What more can we say? What more can we say about Usher, man? Usher has birthed people like Justin Bieber, so you know that this guy is just, come on, man. You make me wanna. Confessions, you know what I mean? Everyone was singing Confessions, even though they didn't do anything wrong. They were singing Confessions, you know. Mary J. Blige and Brandy. Those are my honorable mentions, man. Very, very good artists.
Yeah, boy is mine.
Yeah, only. It's unfortunate the list was only limited to 5. So
5,
couldn't throw them out. It's a pity. It's a pity, you know. But look, what could you do? But anyway, people, that is Mr. Birthday Boy's list. He'll probably be bumping one of them tunes tonight when he's drinking or enjoying himself on his birthday. Or probably.
Not R. Kelly though.
Probably one shower music or something like that. And as I say again,
I know.
How do you
he looks like that. He looks like that guy who be in the shower and he'll be screaming out, "Billie Jean, no man." He just looks like that guy, you know. But anyway, guys, as we said, we are waiting. Put also down your list. If it's similar to any of these guys, yeah, of course, do that. We just want to know what you guys think. What have you been listening to? What did you grow up listening to? What do you love when it comes to rhythm and the blues? You know what I mean?
What rhythm and what?
Blues. I never said blues. I said blues. You can't catch me out, guys. You can't catch me out. No, not today. Maybe another day. But anyway, we're going to move on to you, of course. Medem Nella.
This was a really hard one for me because I love my music.
Yeah, I hope. Don't mention J. Cole. J. Cole is not R&B, please.
Oh. Okay, so my number 5 is an old guy, like old music. He started out in the 19 somethings, his old music. So Otis Redding, famous for blues, jazz kind of music. One of my favorite songs that he did was Cigarettes and Coffee. Like you could sit there and just listen to that song and constantly just be in a good vibe. So that's my number 5. Otis.
So he was singing about caffeine, basically. So was he on caffeine when he was singing this song?
Yeah, so basically what he does is like, in this moment, I'm just having cigarettes and coffee with this woman and just having a great time. I don't need anything around me, just chilling here at 3 o'clock in the morning. So like he was an amazing artist, bless his soul. And then I have for my number 4, I'd say Erykah Badu.
Whoa.
Oh, talented artist. Yeah, exactly. Very talented artist. I feel like a lot of people wouldn't understand her music. She talks about very deep, soulful music, like stuff. So a lot of people wouldn't understand her music, but I do, and I enjoy her music all the time. And every time I put it on, it just instantly puts me in a good mood. So that's her. And then number 3, this one was hard, y'all. Number 3, Alicia Keys.
Oh.
An extremely talented artist who has shown time and time again how talented she is. And she's just been amazing over time. She's been around for a very long time, and she's able to infuse like soul and jazz into her music. And it's just something, again, that will instantly put you in a good mood. So that's not my number 3. Was that my number 3? My number 2. Oh my God, this was so hard, y'all. Aaliyah. Yeah, so she was amazing. I feel like she was ahead of her time. Her music was so dope. You could sit there and just vibe to her music. I think she was one of the greatest R&B artists out there. So that's my number 2. And then, of course, my number 1 is MJ. I grew up listening to MJ. My cousin and I always used to dance to MJ. So
everyone tried the moonwalk in their life.
Exactly.
Once in a lifetime, you have to.
Yeah, I was so sad when I heard he passed away. So like MJ was
I cried when he passed away. I ain't gonna lie. I cried. Like when I saw the casket, I'm like, this guy is actually going. I thought he'd never die. You know what I mean? Honestly.
Exactly. I know there was a lot. Yeah, I know there was a lot of controversy before he died, but I don't care about that.
Yeah, I know.
That man was amazing. Like, do you know people would faint at his concerts? That's how good he was. Like, even now, sitting down and just watching his concerts on YouTube, I'm in awe. Just like, wow, this man was so talented, and the fact that he could just get up there and just entertains millions and millions of people. Right? That was just
he was ahead of his time, man. He was ahead of his time. He was doing things on stage that people had never seen, you know, like that forward lean on Smooth Criminal, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
I only found out now that he wasn't even using strings, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, you know, he wasn't using strings, but he was using something, but he wasn't using strings, but no one would know what he was doing. You know, it's mad.
Yeah, so like he was a legend. He, like you said, he influenced a lot of the artists that we know today. Asha, even Alicia Keys. Like she would have certain sort of like infusion into her music that is coming from MJ. So many artists that he was able to touch, and just he was amazing. That's all I can say. He was amazing. So he's my number 1.
All right.
And any honorable mentions before anything? Any honorable mentions?
James Brown.
Oh!
Here you go. Da 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 da. I wish that I could now. Da 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 da.
James
Papa's got a brand new back.
That guy was a blessing to the world. Like he was able to just go on stage and just be amazing. So James Brown, Asha, of course.
Asha.
James Brown.
James Brown. No, James Brown had to. So I can't really remember. Who's is it? Is it? Who's the Edison?
Yeah, what now?
What?
Elvis.
Elvis.
That's far-fetched, like.
All right. No.
But he influenced Elvis. Didn't
Influenced Elvis. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. He actually influenced
right.
Elvis. Yeah, he influenced Elvis. Yeah.
Elvis on it.
Hey, yo, chill out. But anyway,
You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it.
Forget about it.
Hey, come down, right, people.
Yeah.
Look,
So Obi, we're getting
What's
excited
yours?
now. We're getting excited. We're
before
about to
I-
listen. Yeah.
Before I hit mine, I would just want to say I think Vanessa's list was really out of nowhere. I didn't expect that, to be honest. I didn't expect any of that stuff. I didn't expect that. Because I think even looking at my list, it's some names that are kind of common, but I didn't expect what Vanessa has actually thrown there. I probably say people in the comment section will also throw some list to be like, "Who? Okay, all right, yeah, I forgot about this person." But it was kind of, as they say, people, make sure you subscribe, like, and of course share the podcast. 5Roundz,
That notification button as well.
Yeah, of course, the notification button so you don't miss any episode that we're throwing at you. And of course,
You're trying to dodge this one, yeah?
No,
you want
no.
Mr. Hype, man.
Save best for last. Save best for last.
Here comes the disappointment.
No. There's no disappointment. Like this is real stuff. I think mine. I got a few pictures so you can even see the person. Okay, now.
Have a presentation?
I ain't got no presentation. I got a few pictures. I like visual. I'm a very visual person.
I hope you have.
Hey, stop.
Yeah.
You what?
You heard it. You heard it.
No. What did you say?
You heard it.
You're a very visual person.
Yeah, you heard it. You heard it. I never
Come on.
That was a mistake. I generally
Hit us with that PowerPoint. I hope
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry.
It's not a PowerPoint. It's just basically just a few pictures. I was trying to add them there. Oh, there they are. Yes, yeah. I'm sharing the screen.
What's going on?
Yes, yeah. So yeah, as you can see, first of all, guys, it's this man. My number 5 is this man. That's my guy. Yeah. My number 5, guys, is Asha. This guy. Let me explain. What? Yeah, this guy, guys.
It looks like Usher and the rest of 5Roundz in the background, isn't it?
Oh, is it? Oh, so my bad. Guys, this gentleman here, I think he did very perfect in music. His music was, when he added that little twist of breakdancing, I know it's influenced from Michael Jackson, but he did it in a cooler way. Michael Jackson,
Hey!
Hey guys, this is my list. He did it in a cooler way.
Ovi
he
left
did
the
it in
chat.
a cooler way. Like, no, did I leave the chat?
You're very disrespectful.
Uppity say what?
Say what?
I'm telling you, he was influenced
Shut
by.
your mouth.
No, but he did it in a cooler way. But every single song that he had, guys, as you already mentioned there, they like some
Okay,
potential.
wait.
No,
Before you
you're not.
continue, I just want to know, what do you mean he did it in a cooler way? What do you mean? Please explain.
What do I mean? Okay, he did it in a more like rappy kind of way. Okay, well, Mike Jackson was doing it in smooth way, but this guy was like, like a soft gangster or something. No, guys, this is my list. Okay, you guys, this is my list, and this is what I felt, and that's what it's gonna be. It ain't gonna change. Asha
That's why
was my
it's
number
trash.
5 because of that. And when you listen to the songs, they had meaning. Every song, every time in a relationship or whatever, there was a song with a moment of Asha's song. You know what I mean? You had a moment where he had sung about it, burn this and that, right? We go to my number 4. Number 4, you guys have mentioned her already. None other than Whitney Houston. This lovely lady there. You know this one. This one is sweet, and her music was very touching. And I'll tell you why I love Whitney Houston as MP. Same scenario for me. I didn't even know it was Whitney Houston until I grew up at a certain age to understand, oh, that is Whitney Houston. I say even that when I was 20-something, my mom used to be bumping up this music all the time, you know, Whitney Houston. I mean, I was just, you know, when you're listening, when someone is playing something so regular, it gets into your head and you're like, oh, that is very nice. And I didn't know until when I grew up, it's like, all right, so this was the lady my mom was listening to. But in all fairness, after that, when I listened to the songs, they all had meaning. One of my favorite songs would be What's Love Got to Do with It? What's the that one?
Wait a minute. Is that Whitney Houston though?
Whoa.
Is it not?
I thought that was Tina Turner. Hold on a minute.
It was Tina Turner.
Is it?
Yeah.
No. Then I might be wrong.
It's Tina Turner.
Oh,
bro.
you got nice.
What? Oh, okay, no. Okay. You see what I mean, guys?
How you finna do that live on the air?
So,
do that live on the air.
Wait a minute. This guy's been exposed. First of all, he thinks this is Tina Turner.
100%.
Second,
it's not though.
Man's got rhythm and blues open on Wikipedia. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but see, listen. I wanted to understand where it originated.
This was an epic
No, you guys listen to me. I needed to understand what rhythm and blues is. Okay, as I said, after I checked what it is, where it originated, you know, I'm not gonna guess that. Obviously, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's Tina Turner. So, guys, I'm gonna scrap her. It's not Whitney Houston, it's Tina Turner that I was listening to the whole time when my mom was playing. So we can scrap Whitney. You know. So my number 4, would be Tina Turner. What's that got to do with it? Because because I didn't even remember
Tina Turner's picture. You wanna put?
No, I actually didn't get, because I was thought
so it's not Whitney Houston who's your number 4.
No, listen. Guys, can you listen to me? Because I thought all along it was the same woman, because my mom was listening to that, and I was, you know, I thought, well, hey, everybody makes mistakes. It was music I loved because of my mother.
Come on.
Yeah, you know, that's music that I love. Moving on, number 3. Lionel Richie. That one now I won't get wrong.
Are you sure?
I'm 100%.
Listen, okay.
100%. All night long. This is all night long. All night long. All night. All night long. All night. So this one I can't get wrong. But it's the same. Listen.
The song wasn't done by Lionel Richie though.
Who did it? Who did it? Who did it?
I'm only joking.
You not know that.
Hey, this guy, it's the same scenario for this guy. It's music that was being played at home when I was growing up, and it gets into your head. And when I had to come say R&B, I had to dig back into my head and say, oh, let me put music that I would play and say this is real good R&B. Despite
let me go
the new ones,
rhythm and blues, and then
I needed to know where it originated. I need to understand. I've never looked into that history until today when I said it originated from the African Americans in the 1940s.
And then put Whitney Houston. I mean Tina Turner. Oh, comical. Anyway, carry on. Sorry.
Carry on. And then on number 2 is another lovely lady. We know her very well, Madame Celine Dion.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Celine Dion. Celine Dion, my God, she is blessed with everything. She's blessed with that rhythm that I don't know. As I go back again, guys, as I've said, most of these songs of these people, that maybe Asha is the one that it was my choice to listen to, and my number 1 was my choice. Celine Dion, I fell in love with her when I was a child. I remember my mother when she went to, I think she went to Sweden for something, and when she came back, she came with a VCR with a live concert of Celine Dion. And
Sorry, so she came with a VCR.
Well, no, I'm not VCR. VCR cassette. You know, VCR cassette, right?
I was going to say, because I said she came with a video cassette recorder of Celine Dion.
No, a VCR cassette. She came back with that, and I remember she would play that. She would play that concert over and over and over and over again, and ever since that time, you know. Even there's times I'll put Celine Dion, and my song that I always put is "I'm Alive." I think that song.
But Ovi, Celine Dion is pop music, though. It's not R&B.
Well, it's the same Michael Jackson then.
She is classed as one. She is classed as R&B.
Yes.
Is she?
Yes. If that's the case, let's take out Michael Jackson. He's not singing R&B.
No, Michael Jackson has Michael Jackson has some R&B hits, so yeah,
exactly.
He can be classed as an R&B artist. Celine Dion also has R&B hits, which are sampled to today. So
that one she's
not really. I think she's like pop and more soft rock. I'm telling you, go and check it out. Go check it out. Trust me.
I think we might go.
It's pop.
Yeah, rock. Mr. Carry on, sir.
Carry on. As I've said, that's it. Now on my number 1, guys, this is the personal one that I fell in love with when I started listening to R&B music, you know. And as another man here said, it was a very difficult decision. But Mr. Robert Kelly, I think Mr. Robert Kelly is just brilliant, guys. Robert Kelly, R. Kelly, I think.
Government name.
Yeah, government name is Robert Kelly. R. Kelly, guys. R. Kelly, I think, is the best. As guys have said, there's so many songs. If it comes to hip hop, that's my number 1. When it comes to hip hop, if it comes to normal R&B, even in hip hop, he's featured in hip hop, and he's the man you want to go to if you want to the chorus. And he just kill it.
Hip hop.
No, yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like he'll be featured in hip hop songs on the choruses. He's done his own songs. The world's greatest, as you already mentioned.
Which hip hop song are you talking about, by the way?
Okay, Make It Rain. Make It Rain, for example. Make It Rain.
Huh?
That song was a hit. That song was a hit before he even went on the remix. So no, that doesn't work.
Yeah, but but was he in the remix?
Okay.
Yeah, that's my point. That's my point. So don't contradict me. It's my list. It's my list.
Emotional, damn it.
It's my list. Don't contradict me.
Wow.
Yeah. So R. Kelly, despite yeah, despite his flaws, that came out recently, that I think to me, I take it as I say that's Robert Kelly and that's R. Kelly. R. Kelly is the one that was doing the music, and that Robert Kelly is that one that did very disgusting things. But you still hold my number 1 when it comes to R&B ever to surface on this earth. So yeah, my favorite song, R. Kelly would be What's Greatest, and
how do you not know?
Woman's Threat. How about Woman's Threat?
No, listen.
You don't know what Woman's Threat is?
Listen. When you listen to your favorite artist, doesn't mean you listen to every song. You listen to the songs that you feel in love with.
My house, my this, my that.
Hey, listen. Well, it doesn't mean I should listen to I don't remember that one. No, to be
Really?
honest, I don't. No, I don't remember that one. No. Another one. It's running, guys. It's running.
I thought it's your number one. If it's your number one, you don't
but
remember.
it doesn't mean I should listen to every song. You know what I mean?
Fine.
It's R&B.
Here's another one. Here's another one. I wish.
No, I know. No, I wish is there. Yes, I believe. If I wish, yeah. Listen, there's another one. Guys, listen.
Storm is over.
No, I know. Listen, I don't want to mention them, but I'm trying to. There's a song, guys. Because you're talking too much. It's running out of my head. You know that one? No, that one. No. Come on. Listen, that one. God damn. It's gone. And I listened to because you've confused me. You've put me in so much heat.
Step in the name of love.
No, that one for my homies. God damn.
For your homies.
What homies?
I wish remix then. It's I wish remix.
No. The title, you see, it talks about
move your body like a snake.
No, and this song I listened to it so much because I dedicated to my one of my closest friend.
I think I know the song you're talking about.
He's got a brain fog there. Yeah.
Yes, guys. Yeah, like he's talking about him. He grew up. Him and his homies. They grew up together. We promised that we're gonna do this together, and his friend passed away.
I know that song actually. I know that song.
I think
we've been through a whole lot of stuff together. Running outside the
yes
for whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, that's I wish remix, bro. That's
yeah. Oh man, no, I thought that one is a nah. You know,
is a what?
Is a nah.
Remember when you used to hold hand in hand?
Oh my days!
I really miss you, man. I remember when you would even say we get about the everything will be okay. That's the truth. It's all Sam's in the
Hey, Sam.
From work.
Hi, Sam.
What have I missed?
Everyone's list. So we'll run. I'll run through some of the lists. So Ovi, please. Ovi's list was Asha.
Okay.
He's written.
Let it burn.
Number 5.
5-1. So 5-1.
Okay.
So Ovi, it's Asha, and then he's written Whitney Houston, but it's actually Tina Turner. All right?
Yeah. You missed that one.
He had a picture of Whitney Houston, but it was actually Tina. You should have seen. Like I wish. But anyway, Lionel Richie at number 3.
Is that how you spell it?
Don't worry about it. Okay, so Celine Dion and R. Kelly is his number 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we who else? So Nala number 5 was Otis Redding. Number 4 was Erykah Badu. Number 3 was Aaliyah. Number 2 was Alicia Keys. Number 1 was Michael Jackson. Patso's list was number 5 Neo. Number 4 Chris Brown. Number 3 Whitney Houston. Number 2 Lionel Richie. Number 1 Michael Jackson. And my list was number 1 was Michael Jackson. Number 2 was R. Kelly. Number 3 was Whitney Houston. Number 4 Lionel Richie. Number 5 Mariah Carey. So
okay,
it is your turn.
Straight away. I mean, first of all, I'm just like, now I'm very self-conscious about my list, because when I was thinking about this, I was like, it's very difficult to find like R&B artists and like make the difference between R&B and soul, neo soul kind of thing, because it like all merges into one. So I ended up going into what's considered as popular R&B, although I also have a very long list of honorable mentions, and I heard the names here. So yeah. Oh God, pressure.
Bloom says no one dances cooler than MJ. Guys, if you like the list,
MJ, Can I also say MJ wasn't called king of R&B though?
Doesn't matter.
King of pop, exactly. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you to the rescue.
Okay, we are the world. We are the world. The girl is mine. You know, come on now.
Yeah, there's loads of it that are like, you know, R&B, but what the world decided that he was the king of is not R&B but pop.
Doesn't matter what the world
in my
decided.
list.
We're gonna put him in our list anyway. Don't matter.
Hey. And listen, and they tried to tell me that Celine Dion is not R&B. What do you think?
I didn't say that. Anyway.
That's a tricky one.
She's R&B.
One.
Okay.
It's like popular R&B, not like roots R&B, I would say.
Yeah.
It's still R&B though.
Yeah,
it's still
R&B.
You know, Celine Dion, for me, I'm very biased because I know her for her French songs, which are more pop than R&B, but the way she sings is definitely inspired from R&B. You know, all the like the vibes and the waves and the like vocal craziness is R&B, but she still feels pop to me. Anyway,
her music has incorporated genres such as pop, rock, R&B, gospel, and classical music. So
you see how they put pop rock first?
Okay, that's fine.
Is all I'm saying.
R&B's in there. R&B's in there.
If they put hip hop, we would have put at the list of hip hop too.
Okay. That was not the conversation we were having when we had the hip hop top 5.
Yeah, go on.
So what's yours?
God. Okay, so I think I put number 5. I put Beyonce because Queen Bee. Like, what else is there to say? When I think about R&B for this generation, I think Beyonce. Then, because I didn't put them in order, so I'm now doing the ranking.
Okay.
Okay, I'll put Bruno Mars next.
Okay.
Ooh,
Bruno is.
We don't talk about Bruno.
What? Talk about Bruno.
Don't worry, it's just a song.
No, Bruno is great. I think he brought like some of the original flavors of R&B back into more modern day R&B, and then I just rate him for that. Thanks to him, R&B nowadays is a bit more funky, which is great.
Yeah.
Then we have Alicia Keys.
Yes,
Don't
girl.
mention Alicia Keys.
Yes.
All
right, girl.
Queen.
All right.
She's a queen. Then we have Prince.
Yeah. You know what?
He's very underrated.
Very underrated.
Very. But like he has bangers. At the moment, I keep like I have I Want to Be Your Lover on repeat, and it's just like I want to be your lover. Ting 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 ting. Like,
I'm not Friday mood like.
of course, it's a vibe. And then number 1 is obviously the Queen, Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
She's. I mean, what else can I say? I think she was in a few other lists as well. So
is this the one that she sang? What's love got to do?
Oh my God!
That's not Whitney.
Oh my God! It's back at it.
Come on, boys. Season.
So yeah, that's my list. I don't know if you've already gone through the
I know. How about your honorable mentions then on top of that list?
My honorable mentions are like really, really like long. I'm just gonna names. I have like 6 honorable mentions.
That's fine. Go on.
I have Leo. I have Michael Jackson, Rihanna, Chris Brown, Jasmine Sullivan.
Ooh.
This lady is being forgotten way too often.
Jeez.
And
she just won a Grammy as well.
Yeah.
Finally getting some recognition.
She's amazing.
Yeah. And then Who did I nominate? Oh, R. Kelly. Honorable mention in R&B, but not honorable.
Oh, now you know the song of it, dude.
Ben,
Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
How about when you hit trapped in the closet?
Please, let me continue with your honorable mention.
I got him in trouble.
Oh,
It's definitely that music. Definitely.
Is it? Yeah, but listen, as I say, we can.
That was the Cookie Monster. Oh my God.
What's up, Friday? Friday, Jim Foodie, what's going on?
Hello.
Friday.
My guy. AKA Paxo's twin brother. Yeah.
Trini.
You know what? Funny story. In Pats, I thought that was actually Kelvin trolling him.
Nah.
And then he went to his profile. I actually saw it was a legit person.
Legit person, bro. Come on.
I said, I think he's got like 1,000 followers. And I said, how is this possible? I said, there must be a fake account. But then, Friday, you exist and you're human. And thank you for coming on the show. Really appreciate you.
What is that?
Area, so he's repping Area 47, man. Area 47, massive. Come on. Nice to have you here.
Like, sideways? Is it sideways? Front? Is it?
Wow.
What angle?
Yeah.
With Friday lookalike, what angle is it?
I think it's that angle. Yeah.
When you're looking like that, you know.
All right. Moving along.
Moving along, anyway. So, I think I think we should pile up our list. That is gonna be a 5-round list out of all the names that have been mentioned, and that should be our 5-round list of the top 5, and then we can maybe just drop it out with 2 or 3 verses out of the names that have been mentioned. I think that's what we're going to do right now. So I can see anyway from the lists, there's a couple names that have been mentioned a couple of times, and I think if they've been mentioned a couple of times, it means they're already voted in to be dropped in the list, isn't it?
So you want to tally them, yeah?
Huh?
Go on.
Yeah. No. Before I do, I want to say, like here I can see Whitney Houston has been mentioned 1, 2, and 3 times. So definitely Whitney will be on the list somewhere, right?
Is this guy writing on a piece of paper?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, go on.
You know, and Whitney is already gonna be in the list. MJ is definitely gonna be in there because you honorable mention, and I see as well. Nala, you mentioned MJ. Wantali, you mentioned MJ as well. Of course, Mr. Mpaso mentioned MJ, and I didn't. You know, and R. Kelly is gonna be in the list too. Just want to say that.
No.
That's a bit biased. That's a bit biased.
Okay.
Why is it got to be on the list?
Yeah,
because you gave him a bit of honorable mention,
yes, but not such an honorable
Didn't drop,
humans.
yeah,
I don't
didn't
want
drop
him in
in
an
the top
official
5,
list.
right?
I'm sorry.
Okay, drop ones. God damn.
His music is still great.
It's still great, but don't give him that recognition in the official top 5. Is all I'm saying.
Okay,
it's just
cool.
like refusing to give awards to people who have been doing despicable things. It's the same.
Okay, so fair enough.
You can put Erykah Badu, please.
Erykah Badu. Yeah, Erykah Badu.
No.
I'm a very big Erykah Badu fan, but to me she's more so.
Girl,
I love her.
Erykah Badu.
She's literally, I love her, but I wouldn't put her because you know what? She's very niche. Not a lot of people know her. I was
Yeah,
surprised.
yeah.
True, but she's
She's
you
up
gotta
there.
give her,
Yeah.
you gotta give her flowers. Like,
She's definitely
In top
She's
15,
good,
yeah.
but she's niche. She's niche.
Ali, I
Kobe,
think was,
are we getting this list or what? What's
yeah,
going
I'm
on?
getting. So that's what I'm trying to say here now, guys. Look, I've got MJ, I've got Whitney Houston, I've got Lionel Richie,
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah.
Okay.
Yes.
You know what? Which artist pops up the most here? Start from there. Basically,
Okay.
which artist pops up the most? We've got
MJ.
MJ.
So we got MJ who pops up the most.
Whitney.
Everyone's got MJ. We've got Whitney. We've got who else have we got?
Lionel Richie.
Lionel, yes, correct. Who else have we got here? Are you taking these down, my friends?
I have them. I already wrote them. I told you. I already wrote them here. I've got MJ, Whitney, Lionel.
Yeah.
That's three. We just need to three.
MJ, Whitney, Lionel.
Now, yeah. So I think we need to decide on the two. The remaining two.
Yeah.
The two is worth debating. Yeah.
I'll go for Usher. Usher.
Nah, Beyonce, Mariah. Those are the two I think.
Mariah. I'll go with
Beyonce,
Mariah.
yes. I agree, Beyonce. But
So
Mariah.
Beyonce.
I go for Mariah because then Beyonce is overhyped. It's overhyped.
Okay,
No,
so how many? Okay, show of hands.
Every Christmas, everyone plays that Mariah song.
It's that one song.
No.
No. There's a few.
She did collab. When you believe with Whitney Houston.
Can I ask something? When were the last Mariah Carey good song recorded?
Does it matter?
We
didn't say 2022. We didn't say 15. We're saying right now. We're just saying out of the list we have, right? Based on what everyone has listened to. I get, Sam, this is your opinion. I get what you're saying, but her music is still there. It doesn't matter when she did it. It's still there. It's still good. This is why people like Stevie Wonder, they got an honorable mention. I gave him an honorable mention because I haven't grown up listening to him, but he's one of the most iconic R&B artists out there. R&B.
So you can put Mariah in honorable mentions. I don't have any issue with that. Not in the top 5.
Okay.
I think
Okay, guys, with the show of hands, Beyonce.
I've changed my mind on Beyonce. Okay, I've changed my mind. So Beyonce's not going in there. Okay, cool. Let's see. Mariah. Let's see. Who wants Mariah to go in that list? Yeah. Let's give it here. Majority.
No, we can ask people in the comments.
Yeah, people in the comments.
They'll be the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. See, Bloom says Mariah, guys. Mariah.
There you go.
So Mariah.
It's not biased.
Okay, so now we need to add one more person in there.
Asha.
Okay, who's voting for Asha?
God damn.
No, because how
Zero.
you gonna
Zero.
how you gonna
Me.
put Beyonce out?
Okay, who's voting Alicia Keys?
Yeah.
All right. Hold on a minute. Let's find. Hey guys, listen. This list is it's tough. One person who can go in there. Mary J. Blige.
Oh my god.
We already put her in
honorable
Best Artist the other day, didn't we?
Yeah, I think she.
We already got her flowers.
Right. I think Asha is a good shot. But Asha over Beyonce is a bit mad. Asha over Beyonce is a bit mad. Yeah, it's true. It's a bit mad with Asha over Beyonce, to be honest.
Yeah. Thank you.
Friday says Alicia Keys.
Thank you.
Alicia Keys in. Are you sure though? Alicia
Thank
Keys,
you, Friday.
Are
you mad?
I mean, she's amazing.
Wait. So we're picking Alicia Keys over Beyonce.
Over Beyonce?
Yes.
That's come on.
Alicia Keys is talented. But Beyonce is also talented. And if I was gonna
but you can't put them against each other. Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys is talented. Beyonce is talented.
Nah.
You know what?
You know
There's two different leagues, though. I think
Okay.
Beyonce, the league of Beyonce has obviously the talent, the singing, but also all the performance that she does. Alicia is a bit more, quiet, mellow, and she gives a different vibe. So she attracts a different, audience. So if you compare those two and you like try to compare and pick someone who is more of a unanimous choice, I think Beyonce would make the unanimity over Alicia. But in my books, Alicia is over Beyonce.
Thank you. Me too.
I mean, Alicia is a performer, but she's a different type of performer. For somebody who wants to see somebody dancing, then you won't get that from Alicia. But if you want to see somebody playing live music right in front of you, singing their voice out, then you will get that from Alicia. They're two different types of artists, I think. But I think Alicia's more of a G. That's what I think. She's more of a G than Beyonce.
On this one, it sounds like Alicia Keys is class and then Beyonce is ratchet. The way you
no. How dare you?
And you know what?
Are you saying that dancing is ratchet?
No.
No one else there.
No. What he's trying to say is, what he's trying to say is Beyonce is gonna go on stage in maybe what you call pom poms or something and dancing to music. Alicia Keys will go there with the mic.
Put some respect.
Put some respect on Alicia Keys.
Who did Single Ladies? She did Single Ladies. Literally, the whole world was singing Single Ladies. You know what I mean? Come on, man. What single has Alicia done that tops that single? You know
Guys, let's put Beyonce has to come in.
Beyonce.
Which one?
Beyonce's in.
I love Alicia Keys
over everyone. Yeah.
Single Ladies.
Beyonce's in.
Beyonce has way too many
a lot of
songs.
Hits. She got a lot of hits.
There's Single Ladies, there's Love on Top, there's Crazy in Love. Like you can go back.
To the left. Everybody to the left.
Nala is disappointed.
I'm really disappointed. I am so disappointed.
Okay, fine. Guys in the comments, man, what do you think? If Alicia Keys or Beyonce, guys?
Do you see the comments right now? Do you see what is happening in the comments?
Apparently, Beyonce is low-key ratchet. Okay, fine.
She kind of is, though. Low-key, she kind of is.
No. That's disrespectful. I'm sorry. Beyonce is a very classy lady. She's not ratchet at all. I refuse. She's a dancer. She brings energy.
Baking with that what? Baking with that what?
Jigga will tell you otherwise.
Do you know who didn't get an honorable mention, man? Fantasia,
Yes.
Rihanna.
Rihanna is more pop though. Yes, she is.
Okay.
No.
But Celine Dion is also pop. Celine Dion is also pop, but she does R&B. Rihanna she did hip hop recently. She did more hip hop, more trap, So, I mean, come on.
So, guys, we agree.
Janet Jackson, Janet Jackson.
I agree.
But you can't put Janet Jackson over Beyonce anyway. Still.
No. Let's not go there.
So, guys, we're gonna put Beyonce. That's it. Beyonce.
No.
Let's vote again.
Okay, let's vote, guys. Beyonce or Alicia Keys?
Jill Scott, Keith Sweat. Oh my gosh!
We already have a vote from Bloom there. Bloom went for Alicia Keys, so
I went for Alicia Keys as well.
And we've got 4 votes remaining. So, guys, in the comments there,
Bloom went for Alicia Keys.
Even Friday.
Friday went for Alicia Keys. The 4 of us in here went for Beyonce though.
Which 4?
Me.
Because MP did not go for Alicia
Keys. Put your bloody hand up, mate. You know what I mean? Beyonce. There we go.
MP went for Beyonce.
Get out of here now, Beyonce.
I'll tell you this. Get out of here, man.
I'll tell you this. Alicia Keys at home. I love you, but I have to go for Beyonce at this stage.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I'm in the same boat. in my list, you notice Beyonce was
so
number 5,
Yeah.
and Alicia was number 3. But if we're talking overall, which means including everyone's opinions and making a list that is reflective of, the wider, a wider panel,
Yeah.
Beyonce, it has to.
Beyonce. So we have Beyonce. So we have the 5. We have Lionel, Whitney, MJ, Mariah, and Beyonce.
So Beyonce is your number
Not in that order, I heard.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying those are the names. Those are the names. No, we're saying those are the names we have. Now we just have to put them in order.
Yes.
We just have to put them in order.
Please, yes.
I think just to make Nala happy, Beyonce has to go last.
Okay. Beyonce number 5. Okay, Beyonce number 5.
I agree.
No, remove her altogether.
No.
Who?
She didn't eat your steak. What's wrong with you?
One time.
Because you guys
Toss a
chose
coin.
Beyonce
Toss a
over
coin.
Alicia
Toss a coin.
Keys.
Nah, forget it. Let's move on. Move on. Beyonce is on that list. Right.
Beyonce number 5. So Beyonce is number 5. Yeah, we're gonna start on that. So on number 4, who do we throw in? We have Mariah, MJ, Whitney, Lionel Richie.
Number 5.
Top 5. Number 5. What? Number 5
Yeah,
is
so Beyonce.
Okay.
Number 5 is Beyonce. Okay. Number 4.
Yeah. I think MJ.
Who have you got?
No.
Stop, come on.
Stop playing with me, woman. Stop playing with me, woman. Okay, who have we got on the list? Who else have we got? So number 5.
So we've got Mariah, MJ, Whitney, and Lionel Richie.
Mariah number 4. I think.
Maria, it's same. Hey, potato. You guys just like I don't know is you. If that one was in Africa, I would call her Maria, not Mariah.
Maria.
All right, you're number 4, yeah.
Number 4, Mariah. Yeah. Everyone agree?
Yeah, we agree.
Okay, so Mariah Carey number 4. Okay, next. Number 3.
Number 3.
It has to be Lionel Richie.
Yeah, I would say.
I think so. I agree. Yeah,
I agree too.
So, guys, we know where we're going with this. Number 2, it's Whitney.
No.
Yes, I agree.
I completely agree.
We know where we're.
No.
Yeah.
You can't put the king of pop on the top of an R&B list. It does not make sense. It does not make any sense.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
Are you hearing that? Oh, top 5 of R&B artists. Who's first? King of pop. What the fuck?
We are reckless. We are reckless. We are
You need to
reckless.
be rational.
Whitney number 1 and MJ number 2.
No, never.
No.
You guys mad.
Guys in the chat, we have left it down to number 2 and number 1. So who do you think should be number 1? Is it Whitney Houston or is it Michael Jackson? So
absolutely Whitney.
We have to vote. We're gonna have to vote. So Michael Jackson. All in favor of Michael Jackson, hands up, please. You're waiting for the chat. The chat is gonna save you guys. We voted, but the chat maybe will save you. So I'm giving them time to respond. Maybe they're going to help you any minute now.
Guys in the chat, guys watching this, right?
Seriously, I think there's something wrong with MB.
I just want to say this, right?
What is going on with you today? Like, seriously.
Tomorrow was Judgment Day.
Guys, I just want to say this to the people watching. Yeah. Right? People who are watching this, at any time, if you feel the way we have arranged the list is wrong, feel free to rearrange it and put it in the comment section. You know?
I will.
Feel free. It's the 5 we have is Beyonce, Mariah, MJ, Whitney, Lionel Richie. And if we've arranged it in the wrong way that you feel no, that's cap, rearrange it for us and tell us what you think. You know, feel free to do that. So no one is going to save the guys. No one is going to save you guys for now. Someone will save you later when we're finished the live. Someone is going to save you.
It's official. It's official.
Sammy's not happy with this.
Sammy's like you useless people. Look
I
at
am.
It's like Sammy.
Yeah.
It's like Sammy right now. She's calling us names. The guy is.
I am not calling anyone names. You guys have no sense.
Hey, Sammy, he's a mix of pop and R&B.
Well, you said someone who's a mixture of something be the top of the list of one thing. It does not make sense.
Can I ask you this? I don't listen to much. You mentioned Prince. I don't listen to much Prince. Prince, is he pop or is he R&B? I just want to know. I'm asking.
Bloom.
He's more pop.
He's R&B.
Also,
he's both, which is why I wouldn't put him at the top of this list, because he's not purely R&B. It's as if you were picking someone who's just, I don't know, who has two nationalities to represent one country.
Let me ask you a question. Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? Who cares? The man, the guy has more R&B hits than some current R&B artists. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even
Are you sure they're R&B hits?
Hey, how many R&B artists are inspired by Michael Jackson? How many R&B artists took his music, made it their own? I could tell you a few.
Timberlake.
Neo, Justin Timberlake, Usher, Chris Brown. Come on, man. He's the king. The man's the king. How you disagree with that? Sierra.
Hey, another honor, guys.
Even Beyonce.
Another honorable mention that we didn't mention that I want you guys to compare the two as well. Nelly and Chris Brown. Who do you think is on top?
The what?
Between who and who?
Nelly and Chris Brown.
What?
Nelly who?
Nelly who?
Nelly who?
Oh, Nelly.
Well, I know who Nelly is, but you can't put him with Chris.
You can't put them in the same category.
Is that not R&B? Are you telling me that's not R&B?
It's hip hop.
It's hip hop. Nelly.
Come on, guys. Yeah, come on. You're telling me that I love you. Is that you telling me that's hip hop?
Hey, if you want to go and take a ride with me for that's hip hop, man.
Yeah, but dilemma is not is
What is he doing in that song?
Okay,
is he singing or rapping?
How about come over to my place?
Is he singing or rapping in that song?
Listen. Chris Brown, he probably has better rap songs than Nelly. I'm gonna tell you right now.
God damn it, man! Hey, Portia, I wanna love you.
Sorry, St. Louis, but I'm gonna tell you right now, Chris Brown. Come on now.
You know what? I can't even argue with that.
Yeah, man. Chris Brown.
Because I would probably be able to give you more Chris Brown songs than I'm able to give you Nelly's.
She wants some pimp juice.
It's getting hot in here.
Hey.
All right. Does anyone have a verses of someone that wasn't on the list? You know, R&B that you'd compare the two. Anyway.
Let's see. Compare the two. I would like to see
JT and Usher.
JT and Usher is a good comparison, actually.
Yeah.
Guys in the chat, who do you think is better? Justin Timberlake or Usher?
It's Usher, guys. It's Usher.
I think it's Justin Timberlake for me. Usher has more songs, but JT has more hits, man.
And it's not just about the hits; it's the fact that this man
can write. He can write music.
He can write music.
Does Usher have a record like Until the End of Time? Do you know what I mean? Does he? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Get you into tears, like. All right, okay. What's that? Nelly of what? Nelly of Nelly.
Nelly of Nelly.
She's close together. She's
repeating what you say. Nelly,
You get it? You get it?
Bloom, that's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a good one. It's like, Nelly, love you.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Just by the way, just bringing that back, but Bloom voted for Whitney Houston, just so you know.
Yeah.
So it's a draw.
It is a draw.
How about, can you put Prince and MJ, no?
No.
No, you can't compare them. I mean, MJ.
They're not the same.
What about MJ and James Brown?
Ooh, there's
James Brown has records, you know.
Yeah.
You would have to put James Brown because again, I'm bringing back the fact that MJ is not just R&B.
Yeah, but James Brown is not. James Brown James Brown inspired part of MJ, I think. So you can't put the inspiration above. You even said that to me. Listen, in boxing they compare Muhammad.
But you said
Muhammad. Yeah, that's fine. They compare Muhammad Ali to Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? Muhammad Ali is the greatest.
Yeah, they compare them, but rarely Tyson would be over.
Okay. Okay, so I get it. I'll leave it there then.
I've got one last one.
Yeah.
The Weeknd and Khaled.
The Weeknd, easy for me.
I don't
really.
The Weeknd,
and I even don't think they're in the same category.
They are they do that kind of hip hop and R&B kind of section as well together, So I think
but the Weeknd is completely different. Like he's in his own genre. Like
that's very true.
You can't compare the two. No.
So no one can step into competing with the Weeknd.
Maybe, just maybe Frank Ocean. Just maybe.
No.
Frank Ocean, my use.
Just one hit wonder, man.
He's not. Are you mad? He's not.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't listen to his music. He's not a one-hit wonder.
Bruno Mars and Usher.
No. No.
Again, they're not the same.
Exactly.
Because Usher is the generation before.
Okay, how about the joke?
Not in terms of age, but in terms of style of R&B that they're doing, they're very different. You can't
Okay, so Joe and Usher.
Or Joe and Tyrese.
No, Joe and R. Kelly. Joe and R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Joe and R. Kelly.
Oh my God, guys, D'Angelo. D'Angelo. Where has he been?
Could you put him? No, you can't put him with Erykah Badu.
No, I think I'll put him against Joe actually.
So can you put Solange with Erykah Badu?
Forget about it. Just forget.
Are you okay?
Just forget about it.
Do you listen to Solange's music?
That's why I said forget about it. I don't know.
Do you listen? Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Forget about it.
Listen, Solange. The problem. I'll tell you the problem with Solange. Yeah. As long as she's in Beyonce's shadow,
she'll never.
She's talented.
That's not true. That's not true because she developed her audience and her scene. The way Beyonce is seen as mainly an R&B artist, Solange is seen as indie soul or neo soul, which is a different category. So she has her crowd. She's not and in this crowd, she's not known as Beyonce's little sister. She's just Solange.
And as well, Beyonce's sort of mainstream. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's another comparison: The Weeknd and Party Next Door.
No.
Ooh. Party Next Door. I don't know about
that. He's
kind
of rap though.
I don't know.
I think it's still The Weeknd for me.
He does hip hop and stuff.
I'd say Party Next Door and Bryson Tiller. I think that's
that one would make sense. Yeah. That one would make sense.
Wow.
I don't know enough Bryson to have an opinion on that.
Yeah.
But The Weeknd is very versatile, so it's very difficult to compare him to
anybody.
Yeah, so guys, there you have it. That was the 5 rounds top 5. Oh, we hit it up.
Yeah, as it is, they have seen it, guys. That's the list. We were forced to put some of the names, but anyway, what can you do? Some people are angry right now. Probably after this, they'll be ringing us and telling us, "Hey, no, you shouldn't put this one." But guys, there's the official 5 round list of top 5 R&B artists. We have on number 5, Queen B, Beyonce. Number 4, Mariah Carey. And number 3, we got Lionel Richie. Then we go to number 2, Whitney Houston,
aka Tina Turner.
AKA Tina Turner in my thoughts. And number 1, of course, it's himself, and he was well known as King of Pop, but he also does R&B. So that's why he's in this category. Mr. Michael Jackson, late Mr. Michael Jackson, right?
The smooth criminal himself.
Still criminal himself, Thriller. So guys, we want to thank you again for joining us on this episode as we were talking about the top 5 R&B artists. We're gonna have other top 5s as we go along in the future. Depending, of course, we're getting people asking, say, we want this list, we want that list, and we're gonna have them. And of course, another important thing we say, guys, make sure you subscribe, share, and like, and of course, hit that notification button so you don't miss any episode that comes through.
You know what I just came up with now. I just thought about Sammy there introduce us to music from Ivory Coast, and then we can listen to it, and then we'll pick up our best artists moving forward.
Yeah.
Okay. I can do that. I'm very happy to do that.
Not understanding. Yeah.
One tell you
As
that
well-
I'm impressed.
I'm just wondering that there was a quick sharp turn there. Like, hey, bye, see you later. Here's the list and whatnot. Yeah, let's go to the Ivory Coast now. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool.
But anyway, guys, we want to thank you. Big thanks to all you guys who came through and who was always sharing and liking the videos, and of course coming in the comment section. We want to say you have a brilliant, lovely weekend. Make sure you wish our boy there, Wantali, happy birthday. We don't know what age it is.
Happy birthday
Well, we're glad you still made it on the birthday. You'd have been doing something else, What we gotta say, guys, what's the name of this podcast?
5
Roundz.
Have a good weekend, guys. See you later, alligators.